guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 3 of the Cutting Together series. So for today, we actually have a little weigh-in and physique update. That's that's why I'm in my bikini. This is my posing suit. So yeah, we have a weigh-in, a physique update, and we're gonna answer a couple questions that we have from our last video that you guys left us. So yeah, that's what we have on the plan for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy.
Enjoy it. Weigh-in physique update.
So, guys, this is the weigh-in for episode 3. So I'm gonna get on the scale. Last week I was 135.0, so 135 on the head. So let's see where I am today. Today is Friday the 22nd?
Yeah.
Friday the 22nd, so yeah. Last week I said I was 135. So, I went up a pound and a half, well, 1.6. Not bad. Not bad. Like I said, with the weight, you know, weight goes up, goes down. So I was 135 last week. This week I'm 136.6. So next week we're gonna shoot down to hopefully about 134. That's like my goal. But seeing a little increase on the scale, honestly, I'm not sad about, because weight does fluctuate, and I've still been pushing myself, and to only go up a pound and a half, it could be anything. So yeah, I'm feeling good, looking good. So
but you're looking damn good.
A physique update. I'm kind of getting there. We still have about 11 weeks of competition, so I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm still in a little bit of definition. So my abs are starting to come back. So this is the
good.
front.
You look good. Front.
My ass is still soft, y'all, and my bottom's just a little too small. But yeah, so.
Okay, legs look nice.
Yeah,
flex.
I'm seeing a little.
Flex.
Little indentation right here.
Flex the legs.
Huh?
There you go. I said flex your legs.
So yeah, I'm still
There you
seeing
go.
a little something. I feel like my quads are starting to get a little bit more developed. It's just need to come out a little bit more, but I am feeling a little. So yeah. Side. You know. Like I said, my ass, you guys, is a little soft. And my bottoms. So yeah.
Just eating them up.
Huh?
Ass just eating up them
Yeah,
little-
y'all. I got them a
them
little bit too small, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah. So
Girl, they got that yummy, yummy.
feeling good. Like I said, 134 is the goal for next week. We was 136.6. We good. So yeah.
All right, everybody. So y'all got April numbers, April amazing physique. Now here I go. Have to weigh myself in a week. I got my numbers, so if I don't hit lower than what I did last week, y'all won't hear last week's numbers. But I'm gonna take my shirt off, show the physique, take my bottoms out. Y'all watch the episode. Y'all already know how I get down. If you don't want to see nothing, just turn your head for a quick second. So I'm gonna take my stuff off now. And my baby boy slippers.
Yeah, he got them baby boy slippers on.
Physique.
Hey. Ooh.
A little flat today. I ain't worked out anything, so body looking a little flat, but
This is what y'all call flat. Quads looking freaking amazing.
so yeah. Physique update. Go to weight.
We at 202.6 yeah. 202.4. 202.4.
2.4. So that's a big weight drop from the last time we did episode 2. I think I was 210 point whatever 4. So it's an 8-pound drop from the last video, but it's a 1 pound, a little bit over a 1 pound gain from last week. So, you know, so hey, like April said, weight gonna fluctuate, but man, I feel amazing, I look amazing. And yeah, so next week it'll be a whole different number.
Okay, guys, so we just came back from doing our physique and our weigh-in. So honestly, y'all, was just thinking about it. Like last week I was 135. This week I'm 130. I was 136 point. Was it 4 or 6? 6? Yeah, I think it's 0.6. But I think it's all this goddamn hair. Like this is about 2 pounds of hair on my head. So I actually don't think I literally went up. I think it's just the hair is like added to the weight. So it's probably showing that I'm like an extra pound or 2. Well, extra 1.6 pounds, but I think it's the hair. So yeah, I just want to say that because I've been busting my ass this weekend. And I know it's just the hair. But we have some questions that you guys had asked. So here's the first question.
Let's do these questions.
Yeah, so one of the question was, what's the hardest part about working out for each of us? I'll let Brandon go first.
The hardest part for me is just consistently finding that motivation to work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it be those days where I don't even feel like working out or just doing anything. I just want to relax. And then there'd be some days, like most days, I'd be fully motivated. Let's get it, let's do work. But on those days where my body is telling me, you know, like it don't feel like it don't have the energy. Honestly, y'all, I just make it a rest day. Regardless, even if I'm coming off a rest day, I make another rest day if I'm feeling the same way. Cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna go work out, probably half-ass a workout. I probably don't get much out of it if my body is just not even feeling it. So honestly, like listen to your body, and you don't have to just because you feel like today is the day to work out. If your body's telling you, hey, I'm not feeling it, or if your body's telling you, hey, it don't feel like working out legs, let's do this. Just listen to your body, because at the end of the day, your body won't feel you. So that's my opinion. You can do what the hell you want.
You already said this extra.
Sorry, y'all, it's a family channel. Kids, eat your vitamins.
He's so extra, y'all. So for me, the hardest part, I think, kind of tell off what he said is having the motivation sometimes. Not even motivation, but like on some days you just don't feel like it. Like today, like I was like, oh my goodness, I don't feel like running 5 miles, but I like talk to myself into it, motivating myself. So sometimes you have to do that to keep up with consistency. But like you said, if you really don't feel like it, you're tired, get your rest day in. But today wasn't one of my rest days, so I was just like, you know what? You just being lazy, I tucked myself in it, and it was the best thing because I did the 5 miles and I kept the pace that I wanted, even went a little bit faster some of it. So yeah, I feel like that is sometimes just needing that motivation sometimes, and sometimes you got to be the one to give it to yourself.
For real. That's
So,
good shit. Hey, motivate yourself, man. Even if you ain't got nobody that motivate you, you're gonna have to motivate yourself sometimes. Dig deep and grind, and you'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's only temporary, so it ain't gonna kill you.
Yep. So another question was, are we following a micro diet when cutting? So the answer is yes. So with our micros, obviously we tailor it to fit our lifestyle, our bodies and everything. And if you are wanting to do a micro, I guess, diet when you're cutting, you kind of have to see what works for you, figuring out your carbs, your fats, and your protein. And I definitely think, like, I've seen a lot of improvement in my body when I've been on this micro diet and being strict and weighing my food and stuff. So I definitely see a big difference when I'm following that, because I have a certain amount of protein, carbs, and fats that I'm hitting every day, and I'm not going over that number, whether it's out, like I'm eating a certain amount of like ounces for my protein or and all of that. So I'm making sure that I'm sticking to those numbers. I'm not going over it. And we'll talk about carb cycling in our next question. So yes, the answer to that question is yes.
Yes, so I am following, what is it? What's the question?
Are you following a micro diet when you're cutting?
So yeah, so I'm following a micro diet now that I'm on the second end of my cut. For all of you that don't know, I was bulking. I ended my bulk back in February, late February. I was at 230. Now I'm at 202. You guys see, but the cutting I was doing from 230 to 210 is totally different from the cut I'm doing from 210 to now. You know, I adjust my calories because at the same time, you're not gonna be cutting on the same calorie deficit
Yes.
throughout the whole cut. Depends on whatever you're trying to get. So I had to adjust my calories according to where I'm at now. So I am on a calorie.
A micro diet.
A micro diet, and I'm following to a T. Some days, honestly, when we don't, on the days that we do our low carb, it's kind of hard to hit our calories for the day.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, you just up the fats and the protein.
Since you go into that, we'll go into the next question. Since he's talking about like it's hard on the low carb days. So the next question was, is carb cycling hard, and how do we structure our carb cycling days? So like he said, on our low carb days, which usually are our rest days, it's hard honestly to hit, obviously our total carbs for our macros, we're not hitting because it's a low carb day, so intentionally we set a number that of carbs that we're gonna eat for that day, and it's not our total carb macros. So yes, we're not gonna definitely hit our carb macros, but even with that, it's hard to hit your other macros because you know what I'm saying, you're on a low carb day, so you try to get as close as you can to eating all your protein and obviously your fats, but carbs definitely on low carb days, we're not hitting our carb macros. Is carb cycling hard? I don't think so. I think that if you're dedicated to something and you're consistent with it, it becomes easy. Because even for me, now low carb days are easy. Before it was like, oh my goodness, I need some energy. But now I've learned to structure my low carb days. If I only have a certain amount of like carbs that day and it's a low carb day, so obviously it's low. I've learned to don't eat no carbs for breakfast. My carbs, my total carbs I'm eating for that day for my low carb days, I'm splitting between lunch and dinner. So my last thing I'm eating is dinner, and it's taking me obviously through the night. So I think it's just learning to structure and what works for you. And I've learned that if I only have a certain amount of carbs, why eat them all for breakfast? I've done it before and it's not pretty. I've ate like half my carbs for breakfast, and then I was just like, oh, the rest of the day. And then, how do we structure our carb cycling days? Is the next part of the question that you can answer.
So the way we structure our carb cycling days, that we have our low, moderate, and high carb days. So the plan is to at least get 2 in a week. Mm-hmm. And one of them gonna have 3, depends on how your workout is tailored. So on our low carb day, like I said, it's our rest day, and it's a rest day, and usually one of our workouts that are not as high intense, you know, where we're just doing abs and some like cardio or whatever it is, whatever our workout is for that day. Then our moderates are usually like where it's not, when it don't involve a lot of heavy compound movements, heavy lifting. Those are usually our moderates. So we usually get moderates in. Usually that's our 3-day-a-week workout. Carb cycling day, and then heavy are our high carb day, which are our legs and heavy compound movements. So usually we get those twice in a week. So it just honestly depends on the workout that we do in that day, and that's how we tailor our carb cycling.
Yeah, and it may get easier if you guys start doing carb cycling. It does get easy. I think that you just have to obviously find something that works for you, write it down, having a plan, and it does get easy. And if you want something bad enough, you'll do it. So,
you will.
Yeah, you'll do it. You'll figure out what works for you. I know a lot of people ask, like, what are our numbers for our carbs and micros and fats, and I feel like that's something personal. And that what works for me may not work for you, so you have to figure out what works for you. So I can easily tell you my numbers, but like I said, we may be a different weight, or our activity level may be different. Yeah. So I feel like you have to find out what works for you and tailor that. And sometimes it's trial and error. Right. Pick a number, you'll work with it, see how it goes, and obviously, when you're dropping weight, or like I said, you're cutting and all that, you're changing your numbers, not constantly, but you're changing once you kind of hit that plateau, basically to, get your body, what I'm saying, to work against something different. So yeah, I just think finding a number, and it's really not hard. Consistency, dedication, motivation.
That's it.
All right, you want to answer another one?
Keep going.
Okay, so the next question was, what do we consider a rest day? Is it a day without weights, cardio, or both?
See, if you ask me, I kind of like mix it up. So I do take like 4 rest days. Like honestly, when I don't do nothing, like I said, like some days my body just tell me, hey, don't even fuck around. But I do take real rest days. Then it'd be some days where, which in my workouts or my training schedule is a rest day. But it'd be like I be feeling good that day, so I might do abs and cardio. And so that's how I tailor my rest days. I usually take a rest day when I don't do nothing. Then a rest day also consists of maybe some light cardio, not nothing crazy, some light cardio and some ab work, or maybe I might hit some of my weak points. That's also what I use my rest day for, hit some weak points.
Yeah, I feel like we both do that. Like I said, like this week, actually, like Saturday and Sunday, I actually made 2 full rest days. And usually I don't do back to back. I may do one at the beginning, one at the end, but today was like 2 full rest days, which felt absolutely amazing to have 2 full rest days. But yeah, like you said, like sometimes on a rest day I may do nothing, on Sunday I'll just do cardio and abs. So I feel like it's here and there, but I definitely think that you should get a good 2 full rest days a week. Maybe not have them back to back, but like midweek, end of the week. And then why do we enjoy working out so much? Look good, feel good, be healthy. That's why I enjoy working out so much.
Man, honestly, I just enjoy working out, man. It ain't even like no secret sauce to it, anything. I just enjoy it. It gets me away from
Take your mind away.
yeah, just take my mind away for that time that I'm working out, whether it's an hour or an hour and a half. And some people be like, how you spend the gym for 2 hours? Like honestly, if you love it, like you know what I'm saying, you just in there, you just getting it in, and then you know, then sometimes you are conversating with people, of course, but usually if I'm into my workout, I conversate with nobody. I don't even pick up my phone, my music in, and so forth. So I just like want to concentrate on my workout. Then like towards the end, when I'm just in the gym, I might conversate and people ask for advice or you know give tips. So just enjoy it, and I just enjoy just passing on the knowledge and information that I do have to other people and to the YouTube people and to April and to just friends and family members on how to be healthy and just live this lifestyle. Not even living a lifestyle, practicing the lifestyle, because not everybody can live it, but you can practice it if you really put your mind to it. So
everyone can live it. If working out and eating to me is not hard, it's not a secret. I just feel like you have to want it. You have to want to like make better choices or eat better or work out or fit it in your day. Not saying that you have to spend 5 days a week at the gym, but if you have a good 2-3 days, that's good. You know what I'm saying? You give what you got, and in those 2-3 days, you give it your all, and I feel like that's good enough. Even with eating, there's choices. We can either choose to eat something healthy or eat something bad. It's all choices. So I feel like if you want it bad enough, that's when you start making lifestyle changes. And for us, it's a lifestyle to go to the gym, eat the way we eat. Like doing this cutting, yes, we've been a little more strict on, like we said, weighing our food, but what we're eating is nothing different than we've always ate. So it's not really a diet. I don't consider this a diet. I'm not on no diet. This has been a lifestyle. Before I really wasn't weighing my food, before I wanted to like try to compete, but now I'm weighing it. But everything I was eating is the same thing. I'm just being more stricter on my portion sizes as well as weighing my food. Go ahead.
And also, just to throw one last thing, guys, that dieting is not that hard, right? If you make food that you enjoy to eat, dieting is not that hard. You know, so you can cut all the fried foods out, or you can find alternates, but it's not even that hard. Like,
so, our next question was, what's our favorite muscle group to work out? So for me, it would be abs, stomach, whatever, and legs. I feel like legs are my favorite. If I could train them every day, I would, but I can't. So yeah, for me, it's legs. My legs obviously are the strongest, but besides legs, I think my second big group would be my back. I've seen a lot of improvement in my back, so I think those 2 legs, predominantly my quads and back.
for me, like honestly, honestly, this might sound so cliche, but my whole body, every muscle group is my favorite. Like honestly, I'm in this for bodybuilding, not arm building or chest building. I want to build my whole body. Honestly, every body part is my favorite body part to work out. So yeah. So.
And the last one is, how important is cardio when dieting? I don't like the dieting word, but I think cardio is important because obviously it's about being in a caloric deficit. So however you can get in your caloric deficit, whether it's eat less. However, for me, I feel like eating less for some people is very hard. So if you're maintaining if you're setting a calorie number, a decent calorie number, I feel like that's good, and you do your cardio, you're still getting in your caloric deficit instead of setting this calorie number really low and eating less and doing no cardio. If you can do it, great, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, for me to get my caloric deficit, I'd rather set a decent, calorie goal, and then still do my cardio, and I'm in a better position to be in a caloric deficit.
So for me, I enjoy doing cardio. Like I'm not just feeding y'all prep. I enjoy doing cardio. If you work on me, if you know me, you know how much I get it in We enjoy cardio. So if y'all know how much we get it in on the payment, the machines.
That's the best.
We put in work. So cardio is part of our training. So is cardio, what's the question?
How important is cardio in dieting?
I think cardio is very important. I think cardio is when you want to cut weight, cardio is going to have to be within your training program. It's going to have to be upped within your training program. So you might not like it, but cardio is what's going to get you there faster, and you're gonna have to put in that work though. So
yeah, just finding something that you enjoy, finding a cardio that you enjoy, and obviously changing it up, because we're not running every day. We run, we walk, I bike. When the gym's open now, but we also do the Stairmaster, things like that. We do the row machine. So I feel like just having those different days of the week where you kind of structure your cardio plan. But like I say, it's very important, very, very, very important.
Plus, man, we just in love doing it, man.
Yeah.
Like
gotta
honestly,
love it.
Man, look, as at my size, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm putting in work. I'm running sub 12 2 miles. So hey, if I can do it, you can do it, man. So
I ain't no sub 12s, but I got a good, decent run time.
Hey man, just put in that word, man. That's all we saying though. Hey, look, we appreciate the questions. We gave y'all our physique update. We gave y'all our weigh-ins.
Make sure you guys go back and watch the other episodes.
Yeah, please do.
We're in episode 3, so watch 2 and 1. Watch everything.
Yeah. So we're going into a holiday weekend, starting today actually. So we're gonna do a little vacation. We're gonna try to vlog that for y'all, give y'all something to enjoy. See us outside of this cutting.
Y'all still gonna see a little. We still gonna work out.
Oh yeah,
we still gonna have fun. It's all about fun.
And we gonna show y'all how we can take a slight detour from what we're trying to go to get back on it, and then still
hit that weight goal.
Come the next weigh in. So we appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all again, honestly, and we appreciate the love and the support that we've been getting for y'all. For real, it's been amazing. So we appreciate it, and y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Be fit, live fit, stay fit.
Yeah.